Hi guys, it's April and oh my gosh, it is cold in this basement. Hold on, I have to get a blanket on my lap because I don't think I'm gonna last very long on this stream if I do not have some warmth going on. Okay, so step number one is getting this sent out so people know that I am live. I'm probably going to do the butterflies today. I'm feeling the butterflies and I think want to go a little bit with a blue tone to them. But I need to find some blues that match the kind of muted dark academia vibe that is going on with this piece right now. Why do I have a hard time talking while I'm trying to post this out? Because I don't want to sit here in silent and you guys watch me do absolutely nothing and have no idea what is going on. Let's give me 2 seconds. Promise I will have this figured out. I guess what I need to grab is some of these. Yeah, so we've got like this, it's dark blue, and I think we could probably, yeah, because it shows up in a couple of these. We've also got this bright blue. Okay, I guess the swatch calls it a teal. So both of those are teal. So we've got like a dark teal, which is leaning more green, and we've got a teal that is leaning more blue. And I think I'm leaning more blue. Let's see, that's a charcoal. So me personally, I think I'm leaning more blue. I might use the teal in some of these books. I think that would make sense, but there's that specific blue butterfly that I have in my brain right now that's kind of inspiring how I'm thinking about these butterflies. I'm not sure what breed of butterfly that is. But it's kind of iridescent. So I might get some of my what are they called? Hold on. Give me a quick second. Wink of Stella. I might get some of those out as I pull out the clear one and put that on the butterfly. I'm not one who normally uses a lot of glitter in my pieces. Blue Mountain Swallowtail. That's what I'm thinking of. So kind of like that. It's where my brain's at right now. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to run with, if I have any of my markers are in that blue, I'm truly hoping that I do. Otherwise I might lean more teal, but I don't think any of them have those teal tones. Or at least the dark. Well, I like that one. That's 339. That's 334. That's wrong teal. I think this is probably peacock blue, if I'm gonna guess right. Yeah, that's a peacock blue. I could. Do I have a lighter color that I can kind of shift downward towards. I might see those ones lean a little too like aqua. I might be able to hit 340. That might hit the mark for me, but I'm gonna have to be very liberal in my. Why won't you go in? There we go. That's 303. 340. Yeah, and that's haze blue. And it is such a small area. I think I might be able to get this to work the way I'm thinking about it in my brain. Okay. What I'll do is I'll cross my finger and hope that the zoom works. I think I need to put new batteries in my remote. Okay, I'm gonna do this through the computer then. Sorry about this, guys. Holy zoom. I'm gonna try and do it slowly so we don't give you guys a. Okay, too much, stop! That was super aggressive, computer, thank you. I'm afraid to go back and try and get back in there. Okay. Okay. I don't, I feel like this is going to be one of those streams where I'm a little all over the place, and I apologize for that. Okay. That is such a pretty color. Okay, so this is the Kurecolor number 339. I have zero idea if this is actually gonna. Oh, yeah. I was afraid it was gonna be so light we couldn't see it. And that's 340. Okay. This is gonna be fun. So we've got how many butterflies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to decide if I'm going to use the brush or the bullet. Some of them are so small, I think I want to try with the bullet first. Okay. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in with the lightest color, just hit everything, and come back with the dark. See if I can blend it down. Problem is I don't have an in-between, at least in these colors. And we might get a little bleeding going on because I am getting everything so wet. But I'm hoping that when I come back and I do the background, some of that will get cleaned up. Yeah, it's definitely bleeding more than I was hoping it would. Okay. Use the brush of the light blue now. Might have to come back through with a blender and see if I can clean up some of the spillover that's happening right now. But I do like the color that it's turning to when you have the two of them together. It's almost giving the butterfly a little bit of a watercolor vibe to it. Like I said, this is just step one, so I will clean up the mess I am making with the color just moving absolutely everywhere. But this is also why a lot of the time people will work with a 3-color blend rather than a 2-color blend. I maybe should have waited to do the butterfly last so that I had the other colors already in place to keep it from bleeding over too bad. But here we are. I just was really feeling the butterflies today. Okay. Sometimes it is just worth the experiment. Oops. What was he doing? Sometimes I have to give myself permission to be messy. Okay. Let that dry for a quick second. I think I might want to use dark brown to just get some definition in that body. The warm gray 1. Or is it warm gray 11? Warm gray 11. I don't know if I'm going to get right now much of the color moved back around. I think I might have to wait until I'm using the colors around it to hopefully either cover it over or blend it back in. So as you can see, the color moved outside of the butterflies a little bit because I was adding so much of that wet medium to it all at once to make things move around. And there wasn't anything in place yet to keep it from spreading too far in some places. So like up here, you had the ink from the tree stopping it, but up here, since I hadn't colored in the snow yet, it had room to just keep moving. But I'll get that cleaned up as I do more of that. What I might do now is find out if there is a wink of Stella that I own that might look good. Okay, so what colors do I have? I have the clear glitter, the white glitter, the gold glitter, and the silver glitter. I'm gonna do a test on here. What I want to do. The blend doesn't look good, but it'll serve my purpose. Ah, fudge. I didn't expect that to bleed through. Okay, that was my fault. Do I have a blender? Ah, this is my day. This is my day. This is my day. This is my day. See what I mean about being super aggressive with the blend? That's why it moves so much. Okay, we're gonna get this You are not moving stuff very well, are you? Well, that's gonna be a bum. Okay, I know I have more blenders. Maybe my Copic blender will work a little better. Wow. Wow, April. Wow. Either that or we're just gonna have to. I have never been so mad at myself for not thinking that through. But here we are. We'll fix that in just a second. But my guess is we're either going to want the clear or the white. So this is the clear. Right now I'm really liking. I'll hold it a little closer in a second so you can see. And then this one is the white. They're pretty similar if I'm honest. I don't know if you can. There you go. I honestly am not seeing a huge difference between the two, at least over top of that. So I'm going to run with the clear. And then I'm going to fix that because grr. Okay, we'll start over here. The interesting part is I remember these Wink of Stella being all the rage 7 or 8 years ago. And I don't think I've seen anybody use them for quite a while. A lot of people are leaning into the gel pens, which totally get. Add a little bit of iridescence. Not even sure if you can see what that glitter just did, but it's not focusing nicely, is it? You can sort of see it sometimes. Up there. Okay. Now to fix that. I think I'm gonna definitely for sure probably be using the warm 11. I don't see, here's where it gets messy. I can use 731, or I can come over here and maybe use something like 716. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do 731. That's the pale beige. We're going to see what we can do with this. I'll probably have to get colored pencils out. But we can use this as a start. What is that one? That was what? 731? And I might use that same color combination for the candles. So this might actually be a very good test run. Okay. I'm going to get I've already eaten the page a little too much with how wet that got. So this is when having a limited palette might come back bite you. Yeah, that paper's chewed up now. Okay, we are going into emergency management mode. So we have our gold Faber 273. We have 119, and I think I need to grab a pale color or white. I can grab the white out. I think I want a pale too. Question is, I don't think we have a nice pale. Okay, we're just using white. Okay, this is gonna be fun. We are not gonna panic. But where is the white? There it is. Great. Okay, has it dried enough yet? I think so. Okay. Should have listened to my brain that I wasn't fully ready to do anything today. Let me get the eraser out. Where is it? My desk is a mess. What we could do is we could make the base of this book the blue we just used. Because my brain needs to see all of this in one context to make sure I'm shading this and I'm liking the color combination. Okay, where did I put? Oh, it's up here. And maybe it just becomes a happy little accident. Oops. You know, I don't think my camera is focusing the way I want it to zoom. I don't I don't know if that was the sentence I wanted to come out of my mouth. I don't know how well the camera is focusing right now. I feel everything's a little bit blurred. But I kind of like that. I'm gonna get some of these out of my way. It kind of ends up with an aged quality that actually kind of nice. Because I knew I didn't want to keep the pages like pristine white. I hadn't thought about it yet and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I think this just let me make the decision organically. Why is that coming out blue on camera right here? Not entirely sure why that is. Now that I have this combination recorded, I can come back to it when I actually want to do the rest of the books. Okay, maybe it's just the way I'm seeing it on my screen right now. I feel like some of that blue got pulled down into it. Okay, I need to stop fiddling. I'm gonna keep on fiddling. I'm wondering if this is a good time, before fully thinking it through. Here I go. I'll let that dry a quick second. This is the 199. Just kind of muting down that copper a little bit. Ooh, I can make that copper move again with the alcohol. That's good to know. And not necessarily what I wanted to do. Interesting. Okay. You think it says Cadbury? See, I was originally wondering if it said cat. Since we've got a lot of like Alice in Wonderland references, because we've got Lewis, we've got Voyage, Alice. This is a date or a number. And of course, we've got White Rabbit. So I was wondering if this is like cat for the Cheshire. Kind of what my brain was thinking. But Cadbury would be hilarious too. Okay, so the question is, do I just want to go through and do the base of all the book pages and then next time come back and see what my brain wants to do? Because I'm afraid to start on anything completely new. You know what? It's the time of year where I think about chocolate a lot. So I do not blame you. Because between Valentine's and Easter, that's just where my brain's at. So I think I'm just going to put a base of 731 down real quick on all of the pages. Some of those weren't pages. This is where it gets tricky. Like finding where the cover ends and the pages begin. Sometimes be a little tricky. Because when it wasn't my brain that put things together in the first place, don't understand the logic sometimes of where one thing starts and another ends. It's always a fun part about these super intricate pages. But I guess since I'm using such a light color, I guess wrong will be pretty easy to cover up. Okay. Question is, do I have the mental capacity because I feel like I'm gonna pull another snafu like I just did with the Cadbury book. And yes, that's how I'm referring to it now. Oh. Part of me feels weird just leaving the book pages on the first step, but part of me thinks I'm going to do something silly if I go too far. You know, with the way my brain is right now, I trust no one. Oh, I should probably have. Part of my brain is screaming at me to stop. The other part of my brain is like, but you know how to do it, so just do it. And that's the thing. It's like I feel like my brain is gonna just go just as wild with the candles as it is on these book pages. Because I'm going to have some of the same issues with the candles as I do on the pages, and that's I don't have a wide range of markers. Because I could use this 731 again, but it doesn't blend out with this warm gray. And I don't have, I mean, I guess it could go with this cool gray. But see, even that's pretty dark. I don't have a mid to lighter gray. So I'm gonna have to rely on colored pencils. And I think I'm gonna go down the same spiral with those. As I am on these book pages. Oops. Not mean to get that on the tree. Just wanted to make sure I could do something similar again. Yep. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Is next time when I come back, finish out these pages and maybe switch to the candles. Because I think once we get the covers, once I decide on the covers and the sequence of colors that I want to lay on top of each other, because I'm thinking is we get some of these blues, we get some of these dark greens, we get some of these burgundies. We might do a few of these like marigold, but lean it more towards the like almost mustardy marigold. I guess one could call it copper. So the blues, the greens, the reds, and the like copper marigold colors. So I guess I'm leaning on shades of very dark primary colors for the books. I don't know if I want to do any of the books in brown because I feel like if I do that, they're going to get lost with the rabbit and the tree since everything is leaning so brown right now. I don't know if I want to necessarily lean that direction again. I will say it is a little painful to leave some of these book covers in the state that they are in right now. But I think it's going to take me another hour or two to get all of those pages done, and I don't think I have it in me to do it today. I've already been here for about an hour and a half, which actually is very surprising. Let's see if I can zoom out. This is the swatch we used today. We can leave that there. And then got the link. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. We'll see what I actually end up doing when I come back next time. Because, I wasn't planning on doing what I did today, and here we are. But I do want to thank you guys for coming and joining me today, especially since it was a later in the day stream. Next week, I'm pretty sure I'll be back on the same schedule. I'll do it Saturday morning. Because I think my brain works a little bit better in the mornings. I think that's just how I am personally. So I do hope I will see you guys again next weekend. And I heart your beautiful faces. Bye.